Your Yandere boyfriend confesses and shares your taste. You're spending time with your boyfriend over at their house, nerding out over the Yandere trope like the two of you usually do, when they make a confession. But what confession could they make when the two of you are already dating and love each other? I know this is like the 20th time we've watched this clip, but I still just do not get tired of it. That obsessive, exaggeratedly overjoyed look on the Yandere's face when they finally get their way is just too good. It gets better every time. How do I like a video twice? Oh shit. Look at the time. Damn, I did not realize we were watching Yandere clips for that long. I'm actually kind of embarrassed. You're fine though. I'm not embarrassed for you, but for me, yeah, I'm pretty embarrassed for me. But yeah, it's pretty late. Shouldn't be getting you home actually. I mean, you should have gone home a long time ago. I'm happy to have you here though. I always appreciate your company. Let me tell you, it is really hard to find a connoisseur who shares the same exquisite taste with me. Do you know the kind of looks I'd get if I told people I like the Yandere trope? It's not exactly a dinner table conversation. Only you can sate my need to nerd out with someone over this stuff. I'd love to do it even longer, of course, but yeah, it's pretty late. You should get going home, but, well, it's really late, so you might as well stay. At least for the night. Maybe even longer if you want. I'm free tomorrow. You could stay for the morning or the afternoon. Heck, you could even stay forever. Oh, jeez, that kind of sounded like a Yandere line, didn't it? It almost makes me sound like a Yandere, doesn't it? That would be scary, wouldn't it? I mean, yeah, I know the both of us like yanderes, but that's in fiction, you know, just watching anime or listening to ASMR videos or something like that. I mean, come on. If there was a yandere right in front of you right now, head over heels for you, would you be happy or would you be scared? Really? Well, I'd like to believe you're that much of a true fan, but I find that really hard to believe. So if there was a boy in front of you right now who loved you enough to say, watch you sleep, would you think of that as a good thing or a bad thing? Do you really mean that? Because, you know, there was that one time you crashed on my couch, so I watched you sleep for a bit. Not in like a creepy way, you know, it's just that you were on my couch and I was awake, and obviously I can't help but to notice you, so obviously there was some amount of time that I happened to be watching you, but that's just more in a sort of passive kind of way. It wasn't like I was staring too intensely. But still, you looked very peaceful. It was cute. Very, very cute. Anyway, the moral of the story is that what I did wasn't yandere at all, but just out of curiosity, what if it really was in a sort of intense and loving way that I was watching you sleep? Would you seriously be comfortable with that? Are you serious? You're not just saying that in a joking kind of way, are you? Because, you know, that's like textbook creepy right there. I know it's just looking, but I don't know, I guess I feel like it's an invasion of your privacy, so it would be weird if it didn't make you uncomfortable, and I want you to be comfortable. Despite everything. I just mean in general, you know, like the world, there are a lot of things in the world that could make you uncomfortable. That's what I meant. For instance, what if a boy who obsessed over you picked up something sort of like a candy wrapper you dropped to remember you by, you know, sort of like a memento? Well, I guess that's what a memento means, but still, wouldn't that be really unsettling to you? How would you feel about that? Seriously? Well, I was going to say I can't see how you'd be flattered, but no, I can see how you'd be flattered. It's hard to believe you really think like that. Not that it's a bad thing. No, in a way, I'm actually really impressed. You know, the other day you tried to throw a candy wrapper away in the trash, but you didn't realize that you missed. I happened to pick it up because, obviously littering is bad. But what if I told you I still have that candy wrapper? Would you be happy with that, or would you be unhappy? Happy? Even if I say I had it preserved in a glass display case, sort of like a museum piece? That's something. I have to say, I knew you liked yanderes, but I did not realize you liked them this much. I like them too, but I don't like them in the sense that I'd want to get kidnapped by one and maybe pampered a little while I'm staying in their basement or wherever else they want to keep me. Okay, this is going to sound so messed up, but I sort of look up to them in a way. Okay, yeah, that really did sound super messed up. No, that's not the right way to say it. I wouldn't say I look up to them, because obviously what they're doing is wrong, and I'm sure you'd be really creeped out if I thought they were morally good or anything. But it's more like I feel a lot of empathy for them. I can really get myself into the mindset of a yandere. And I don't necessarily agree with them, especially with their, how shall we say, their methods. But I can see where they're coming from. It's sort of like there's someone I love very, very much, just like a yandere loves someone very, very much. They happen to look a lot like you, actually, and they're the only person I can really open up to any degree, even if I can't open up to them all the way. And when you love a person that much, it just sort of makes me feel possessed in a way, if that makes any sense. Like if they've wanted something, I just have to get it for them. Like my body is just taken over to give them anything they want, just like a possession. So if they wanted, say, salt on their fries, I'd get it for them if I had to mine the salt out of the ground with my own two hands. Maybe that's a bit of a silly example, but do you get what I'm saying? It's like I'm possessed by a demon. I just don't feel like myself when I love them, but I always love them. So sometimes I wonder who the real me really is. And I know you might think I'm saying possessed by a demon is a weird way to put it. After all, what kind of demon is loving? What kind of a demon is so desperate to please and make you happy? But it's not all sunshine and rainbows. Because when the person I love looks at others, talks to others, when they smile at others, I get so deeply, deeply hurt. That's when I feel most possessed. I feel possessed to take them away from everyone, to take them to a place where I'm the only one who they can look at, where I'm the only one they can talk to, where I'm the only one they give their gorgeous smile to. It should only be for me. It should all only be for me. And I just don't know why. I don't know why I feel so intensely. I don't know why I feel so unreasonable. I know I must be so insecure to feel this way, but part of me feels like my insecurities are justified, and I know I feel so guilty over my feelings for my love. I know that they're their own person. I know they have the right to look at others. They have the right to talk to others or smile at them. I know I'm being unreasonable. I know all that. I know. But I just don't know what to do. I know I'm so desperate for their love, but I don't know the real me. The only thing I know about myself is that the real me is ugly. The real me is unlovable. The real me doesn't deserve their love, or any love for that matter. And I know that my love doesn't know the real me. If they knew the real me, they'd be disgusted. They'd have every right to be. After all, the real me is disgusting. But I wish they knew the real me. It'd be so liberating if they knew the real me. It'd take all the weight off my chest. I really want them to know who I am, because they need to know who I am to truly love me. It's not enough for them to just love the appearances I put up. I want them to love me. Hey, what if I'm talking about you? You like the obsessive type, right? What if I was talking about you? What if it was you that I felt this possessive over? What if it was you that I felt this way about? What if I was a real Yandere? Would you love a real Yandere? What if I really watched you sleep? And not just that one time. What if I really kept your wrappers in a glass display and everything like a damn creep? Would you still love me? You've been with me for so long, and I've kept all of this inside me this entire time because there's no way I can believe you'd ever actually love a sick freak like me. So tell me, now that you know the real me, do you still love me? That's messed up. You're precious. You're the most precious and lovely thing that I have ever laid my eyes on. You should take more care of yourself. There's no way you should be with someone like me. You deserve better than me. I'm bad for you. But thank you. I don't know why you actually love me, but thank you. I still don't fully understand myself. I still don't think I've fully processed my emotions, but I'm happy. I'm happy that I can tell you all this, and I'm happy you can love me. You truly are amazing. I think you're wrong for loving me, but I wouldn't change it. To think that you can actually love a creep like me, that's why I love you too. So that was your Yandere boyfriend confessing and sharing your taste. Big shout out to Jan Khan, the writer of the script, over from the r/ASMRScriptHaven subreddit. I'm going to keep this rather brief, but you can find their info down below with a link to the original script. Much appreciated to the writer. Thanks for letting me take a shot at your work, and maybe I'll do some more in the future. It's just like a little bit something different. Hope you enjoyed the channel, and hope that I did all right by your script. So let me know if there's any feedback, negative, positive, that you may have. Thank you for listening, as always, and I will be back soon with more. So stay tuned. Like and subscribe if you liked the video. Peace.